We interrupt this program for an important...
Yow!
I need to know how to fix Xbox One disk problems.
First, make sure you actually put a disk in the drive.
Late night gaming can make for some embarrassing tech support calls. However, that's not the problem I'm dealing with.
Did you ever jump up with a soda in your lap while gaming, or eat nacho cheese while playing?
I'll admit to the stereotypical pizza and energy drinks. Why?
If you spilled soda or food on it and did not get it cleaned off good, the Xbox One is going to have trouble reading the disk.
I think I'd notice if the disk was that dirty.
Fine buildups of dust can do it.
Dusting the video games is one chore that's never been on my list.
Do not forget scratches that can render a game unreadable too.
I do not have to read the instruction manual to figure that out. It was a problem with CDs, back before we had iPods and music downloads.
If you think it might be the disk, try a different Xbox. If it works in the other console, you know the problem is yours.
If the optical drive is going out, I have a rather expensive paperweight.
Problems reading disks are probably the optical drive, if it is grinding and making lots of noise. Problems reading the disk might be the optical drive, at an early stage of the failure.
But I get different errors with Blu-ray discs than with games.
If it was just problems with Blu-ray, I'd say to make sure the Blu-ray app was installed.
A lack of the app can also prevent it from playing CDs.
If it can play DVDs and Blu-ray movies, my best advice is to update the software. Go to Settings, System, and run the updates.
And then reboot. That is pretty much standard with anything Microsoft.
If it cannot play games and it is not a lack of an app or update, go to the online service center and choose Start Request.
I'm surprised there is not an app for that.
I do not care what the hardware engineers say, you cannot fix everything via software. But before you request a hardware repair, check to see if a different disk works.
It does not seem to recognize most of my disks.
If it has instant on power mode, it sometimes won't recognize the disk because it thinks that there is already one in place. The solution for that is going to power mode, energy saving and then hard power cycling.
Also known as turn off power saving and reboot. If in doubt, restart everything just because that's Microsoft's solution to everything.
And request a repair. If that does not work,